Hey Pisces, thanks for stopping by. I'm here to just give you a look into your heart and mind and soul, the decision-making process of your soulmate this month in February after this powerful eclipse that we've had. My spirit guides kind of pushed me into this. They've got some messages that they say are important to bring out. So cards are jumping out. So what is your soulmate thinking? Look, Queen of Wands. They're thinking about the passion. They're thinking about how you rock their world. And you know what? They're looking into the relationship because there's a column that's going to develop over here about what they're feeling. And then we're going to find out what they're going to do about that. So they are thinking about the passion, about what has been brought into their life. And the position that they hold within that, they are feeling like the queen of your world. They're thinking about the position that they occupy. And it's really interesting because, you know, Pisces, if you haven't seen your love reading for February, go check it out. Spirit guides were telling you, you're a little bit immovable. There's something you have to do. So maybe it's both of you. See, the cards are flipping right out. Maybe you both need to go through a sacred shift and change together. Perhaps that's why you've come into each other's world. Yeah, look. Four of Wands. Okay. Yeah, you're with some kind of a soulmate. You're with someone. I know people think that's the card for often for twin flame relationship. So this is what your partner, your soulmate, is thinking and looking forward and really requiring and wanting an enormous amount, bringing forward to you, thinking about the clarity that needs to come. Because I think we got two power holders involved in this relationship. You came out in your love reading, Pisces. The Spirit was talking to you about being the Emperor, I believe, if I remember correctly. And the way in which that can cause some challenges because it's someone who can be a little bit unmovable. Spirit's saying a little bit unreasonable at times. And you've got a mate that is in a similar power position. So in a way, you're well mated. And it is going to bring forward a lot of possibility for you if you're able to clear the air. And your mate certainly intends upon doing it. It's really interesting. There's a lot of discussion that's going to go forward because they're thinking that's the outcome that they want, that this is the potential. So let's look at what their heart, what their thoughts, or pardon me, their feelings are about the situation. What is your soulmate feeling about what's going on between you? Spirit, what's the message for beautiful Pisces? Involved with a power player, my spirit guides are saying. That card tried to come out and then it slid back in, so I'm going to leave it. Spirit, what is Pisces' soulmate thinking about? Feeling at this point. Yeah, you know what? Please go look, Pisces, at your love reading for the month of February. This is exactly what it was talking about. They're thinking about this conflict. There's conflict's going on, and your soulmate is thinking about it, looking directly into it. And you know what I love about that? At least you look into each other. There's just something really strong. There's a strong bond here, but you got to work some things out. That's what your soulmate is thinking about. And look, all right, a whole bunch of cards just came out. When these conflicts are resolved, there's going to be a big win. There's going to be a celebration. Six of Wands. Bringing forward the passion and feeling that it is possible to make the transition from the conflicts. They're talking about the petty arguments and the power push and pull that's going on in order to bring forward this moment of celebration. That's what they are holding in their heart. What they are feeling is possible. And they're looking at how far you've come, pondering what is it that I'm to do now? How can I make this garden grow? So in the realm of this is what they're intending. There's the Page of Pentacles. This is a message coming through from them about what they want to build and the fact that they love you and they want it to be a stable, earth-based relationship and that they have an intention. Their intention is to build something really strong and beautiful. So, you know, the page there's reflected in the pages, we do have the 10 of every suit. They are directly connected because they are the beginning and the ending of a cycle. So this is what your soulmate is intending, is to create a new cycle, a new point of growth and change. Spirit, what is it that Pisces soulmate, what are the actions they're going to take? Oof, coming forward. Yeah, they are going to rely. You know what? Spirit's telling me there's the strength card. It's coming out upside down. They are willing to meet you halfway. There's the infinity symbol. It's not about not having strength. It's about being strong in a balanced way. When we see it in line this way with these cards, they're looking into this. They see that they have to meet you halfway because their intention is to build. That's what they're doing. Maybe they're willing to be flexible all of a sudden because they want something to grow and they want to bring, look, Four of Swords. They're sort of resting. They're understanding, okay, I got to stand down a little bit. I know that this is my twin flame, my soulmate, my beloved. It's incumbent upon me to bring forward this clarity, to put the swords down. Because, when you fight and you bicker for no purpose, you might win some, but there's somebody walking away and they don't want that. They want you to know that they intend to do what it takes. And so they're calling a truce, basically. That's what's going on. They're calling a truce. And they want you to know that they're calling a truce. Yeah, look at this. A couple things coming through. So there's the Ace of Swords. They have now the inspiration that they need, the clarity of mind about how to resolve this situation. That's why they kind of took a break. Maybe you guys separated for a little bit. I think there was a lot of tug and pull going on in terms of power in the relationship, and you had to figure out how to balance that. Your soulmate might have taken a break from you, but it has served you well. It has served them well. They feel as though they've got clarity. All right, come on, card. These little cards, I love them. They're like race cars, but they're incredibly slippery, and they're very hard to get them to behave. All right, and look, there's the last card out. All right, and Spirit wants me to put it right there. So take heart, because your soulmate is working really hard internally and perhaps speaking with you, maybe not at the moment, but at that moment is going to come. They're going to reach some clarity and they're going to reach out to you and say, you are my destiny. I know. So how about it? Why don't we go forward? We both need to shift and change because we're used to being the ruler in our world. And we got to come to the middle place so that we can use our power effectively to grow that which we desire. This is fantastic. All right, Spirit, let's pull a rune. So that Pisces can know what is the direction that their soulmate is taking. What are the energies that are affecting them? Oh my gosh. Okay, that is beautiful. I'm going to read to you right from the book. Let me just grab my little glasses. That is the rune of fertility. Look, right there. Right there, Spirit says. All right, let's see. This is about fertility, new beginnings, and being the hero god. I love it. Amazing. This rune is akin to the moon, the intuitive part of your nature, with its urge toward harmonizing and adjusting in the sphere of personal relationships. And remember, we're talking about your soulmate. This is what your soulmate is involved in. We see it in the cards, and it's being confirmed by the runes. This rune embodies the need to share, the yearning to be desired, and a search after similarities. Yeah, and there's the yearning. That's what they're feeling. They are yearning to come to this point with you and to stop the fighting and the bickering. And Spirit keeps talking about the power imbalance. You know, the way you get to each be standing in your power, but not in opposition to each other. So this is about the completion of beginnings, and that's what it requires. Drawing this rune may mark a time of joyful deliverance, a new life, a new path. It's a rune of great power. And the fact that your soulmate is receiving it means that they now have the strength to achieve completion and resolution, from which comes a new beginning. Above all, completion is crucial here. It may be timely that you complete some project now. If so, make it your first priority. Perhaps a difficult state of mind can be clarified or resolved. The appearance of this rune indicates that you must fertilize the ground for your own deliverance. All things change, and we cannot live permanently amid obstructions. This rune signals your emergence from a closed chrysalis state. As you resolve and clear away the old, you will experience a release from tension and uncertainty. You might be required to free yourself from a rut, a habit, or relationship, from some deep cultural behavioral pattern, some activity that was quite proper to the self that you are leaving behind, because the time of birth is always a critical one. Movement can involve danger, and yet movement that is timely leads us out of danger. The time has come to enter the delivery room. This is one of the cycle runes, and it counsels preparation, being centered and grounded, freeing yourself from all unwanted influences, and seeing the humor. You are indeed prepared to open to the will of heaven and await your deliverance with calm certainty. And that's what this is about. That's what your soulmate is doing. Okay, Pisces, understand how fortunate you are, how lucky you are to have this incredibly willing, willful, strong partner by your side. Honor that person and understand. Join them, because you are restructuring the power within the relationship so that it can succeed and grow into what is meant to come. And there it is. So have a wonderful month, Pisces. I can't wait to hear from you about this. And I'll see you in a couple weeks.